What is going on, guys? Back at you again with another video. Now this one is a requested video from my little cousin. He let me know that he wanted me to do this video. So like I said to all you guys, if you comment down in the video below or down in the comments, if you'll let me know what you guys want me to do, what you guys want me to rank Fortnite wise, I will rank it no matter what it is. Now with that being said, it needs to be something as far as like guns, wraps, locations. It can be skins, pickaxes, combos, whatever you guys want. Just comment it down below. Even if it's your favorite skin, let me know and I'll do a combo for just your favorite skin in general. Or if you guys want to comment down below combos, I'll add all my commented combos into a skin and rank them all to 10. But either way, you guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into the video. This is the top 10 legendary weapons. At number 10, this is the grenade launcher. Now over time this thing has not been as well. It's actually been taken out of the game. But back in the OG days, if you had this and you could actually angle it at a perfect direction, you could actually shoot it up, whether it's on a hill, in front of you, wherever you want, and it will end up actually landing and exploding the moment that they get to hear it near them. So you can shoot it at the ground, it'll take a couple of seconds before it blows up, or you can shoot it really high up in the air back down towards your opponent, and if you angle it perfectly, you get that easy kill, whether they're up in a tower or whatever it was. Also, you could basically just shoot like 8 of them at a time. And so you just have multiple grenades going on, and it's just something that most people just couldn't build out of, and they just end up dying anyway. It's one of the easiest guns to ever get a kill with. At number 9, we have the suppressed sniper. Now, I'm a sniper type of guy, whether I'm playing Call of Duty, whether I'm playing, like Warzone, which is Call of Duty, or like Fortnite, basically anything, I'm always going to try to use a sniper. Now, to me, this sniper is not as well as the other sniper that I'm going to add in, but at the same time, the suppressed sniper is a great one if you wanted to be camping inside of like a bush, or if you're like on the camping type, or either if you're up just on a hill or a tree, whatever you were in, because I remember doing all kind of stuff with this sniper. I just remember whether I was hiding in a tree or what, if I snipe and I killed somebody, there's no kill cams, they don't know where you are. So like if you kill one guy, his teammates are not going to have a clue on where you're at. It's going to blow his mind, like how on earth he just got shot. Where did he get shot at? He's probably going to start spam building. So it's just one of them, you can use it however you want to, whether you want to be aggressive or not. But to me, the suppressed sniper is meant to be used from a distance where like nobody's going to know where you are unless you just constantly miss. At number 8, we have the heavy AR. Now, the heavy AR is one of them. I think Tifu and them used to use it a whole lot. I've never been great with it. And to me, the heavy AR is just one of those, you just have to kind of tap, I can't just spam it. I'm not going to be accurate. It's not meant to be accurate like that. So if you take your time and you just kind of tap, 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 tap like that, you're easily going to get some kills. It's going to hit for like 48 or something like that every single time, especially if you had a headshot. I think it's like 36 without. But it's just one of them guns where like if you know what you're doing, you are going to just melt people. It's not going to be like the Scar or something like that, but it's easily, if you can hit your shots, it is a very advantage type of weapon where if you know what you're doing and you can get that first couple of shots off with, the precision type of shot where you get like the automatic like 100% accuracy shot onto like their head or something, and then you rush, they don't have a clue what's coming. You're easily going to get that kill. At number 7, we have the SMG. Now, I say this so it can kind of be like the TAC SMG that was added in, like in Season 10, or it can be the OG one, where it's like the compact SMG back in like Season 7 or something. And that compact SMG is like the P90, was just such a sick addition. It's one of them guns that like everybody knows, so you automatically relate to the weapon, whether you used it in Call of Duty or whether you've just seen it in movies or what. But at the same time, it's also one of them weapons that is just extremely strong. It's just one of them you could use however you wanted to. It did not matter how you wanted to use it. Back in the spray and pray, days where, it didn't matter whether you had a shotgun or not. You were going to outgun them because the shotguns wasn't hidden for hard enough. But it's just one of those where if you had it and you got it out of a supply drop or what, you knew you could last till endgame with that one single weapon, whether you had an AR or not. Especially if you're one of them sweaty players that could rush and just like box you up and get kills. Oh, dude, everyone in the lobby had a rude awakening. At number 6, we have the suppressed Scar. Now, the suppressed Scar is one of those kind of like the heavy AR. If you were accurate and this was supposed to be meant to be like more accurate, and you could shoot from farther away. People aren't going to know where you are at first until you hit them a couple times, then they finally realize, and by then it's probably too late. It's just one of those that you could basically pick people off of from afar, and it's just one of them guns that I've always really liked, but I could not put too high on the list because of these other guns that are on here, and you'll like understand why later on in the video. But these other guns are just way better, and this is just like a situational type of gun where like you had to be farther away. If you're up close and somebody else just has a regular SCAR, they are outgunning you any day. At number 5, we have the hand cannon. Now, the hand cannon is one of those where it's just, you could shoot people's builds, automatically take out a wooden wall in one shot. You could shoot people with a headshot, and you could hit them for extremely a lot. Like, most time, you're going to get a one-shot kill. And now that they've added it back, it's not as great. But at the same time, back in Chapter 1, and you saw, like, Ceda and them using it, they were getting one-shot kills back to back to back to back. And it was just insane. If you knew what you was doing and you was accurate, it was the best gun you could have in your hands at any point in that game. At number 4, we have, like I said, I'm a sniper guy. We have the heavy sniper. Now, I couldn't put it too high because it technically is not going to outgun, anything at any range. But if you're from a long distance, this is the go-to. This is one where you could shoot a tree and take out the whole tree in one shot. You could shoot anything. It could be a metal wall. It could be, the person. If you hit the person in the head, it did like 300 damage at one point. So it's just one of them, guns where no matter what you wanted to do with it, it was going to be a gun that you could get a ton of kills. The reload time was kind of, meh. It was bad, kind of. But at the same time, if you're far enough away and you're sniping, it doesn't matter the reload time. You got plenty of time to reload before somebody gets to you. So, especially if he was like Booga and them. Booga even said it won him the World Cup. It won him $3 million. So, with me, with that being said, I had to have it high up on the list. I'm a sniper type of guy, so it had to be there for that reason. But also, it won a kid at $3 million, bro. So, it has to be high up on the list. At number 3, we have the RPG. Now, this is not the now RPG, which is okay. But, nowadays, you can hit somebody with an RPG and it not kill them. Back in the day, it hit for like 200 or 210 or something like that. And so you could shoot from extremely far away. And as long as it hit that back wall, if people were like towering up, and some people had like a wall behind them to prevent people from sniping them from behind, if you just hit that wall, they're dead. Whether it like do that or either like shoot them at the bottom of their tower and it just blows them up from the bottom, makes them fall to their death. It's just one of those type of guns. Plus, back in the day, you didn't have any sort of limit on your ammo. You could have as many rockets as you wanted. You could have like 1,000 at one point. And so you could easily just keep spamming and spamming and spamming, especially if you got a lot of different weapons. Plus, they even had like an RPG only mode where it's like all kind of explosive stuff. And that game mode was extremely fun. But if you have a gold RPG in your game, some people can run up close to you. You can just shoot down out of like your build, shoot them from the bottom, blowing them up. If somebody tries to come into your box, boom, blow them up. You might blow yourself up too, but you killing them. On top of, if you shoot them from far away, you can still kill them. Oh, it's over with. Especially if all your team has one. Oh, the other team's not going to know what to do. At number 2, we have the pump. Now, the pump, you could go right now pump. You could go, older time pump when it was first, like the first gold pump was ever added. This gun is extremely strong no matter where you use it, what time point, when. It is extremely strong, especially pros nowadays. It's like the given. Like, if you see a pro playing and he's in-game, if he didn't have this, it's just because he hadn't seen one all game. Like, this is going to be a gun inside of his loadout. And there's no reason for it not to be. It's one of the strongest shotguns we've ever had, if not the strongest. And it was just the most precise. So you don't have to worry about missing your shots and nothing like that. If you are good at aiming, you're hitting a headshot 900 times out of like 901. Like, it's insane. 9 times out of 10, you're going to hit a headshot. There's no doubt about it. At number 1, to finish out this whole entire list, I've got 2 guns actually. Because this is going to depend, on whether you're a spray and pray type of person or whether it's just, the all day type of gun. We have the SCAR and the drum gun. Back in the day, in like season 5, season 6, you could use the drum gun as an AR. You could use the drum gun as an SMG. You could use the drum gun basically as a shotgun because you're going to kill somebody so quick. And you had that, or either you had the SCAR, whether back in the day it hit for like 50 something. It was like 2-tapping people like it was nothing. As long as you hit headshots, it's like a 1 or 2 tap every time. And it was just one of those where like either you had the OG version of that gun or either you had the drum gun version of, more recent. Both of them are god guns. Both of them to me could be number one. And so I didn't want to have one of them lower than the other, because the very first score, like golden score that we ever had, was OP. And now this drum gun that we had, the most recent one, like not lately, like the one that was from like chapter 5 or season 5, season 6, that drum gun was OP. It was one of the most OP guns ever added into the game. And so, to me, I had to have both of them at number one. It's one of the only times you'll ever see me have like two things at number one. But at the same time, you guys, that is my video. Let me know down in the comments what guns you think were the most OP ever in Fortnite. And I would like every single comment. With that being said, you guys, peace.